Hello. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Uh, uh, this is Usama Muhammad Saleh, lecturer at University of Bahri, College of Community Studies, Rural Development, Department of Rural Development. Students of the College of Agriculture, Department of Agricultural, Economic, and Agribusiness, fourth year. I'm really happy to be hosted as a teacher or having this subject with the final or maybe the 4 year students, and I hope that through this course you will be able to achieve the course objective, which will allow you to be a planner for any project or business that would be ahead of you when you graduate from the university. As you know that the course title is Agribusiness Management Plans and Strategic. So we all agree that, the business, when we talk about the business, is concerned with something that you are going to come up with for the people, for the citizens, for the country, for the organization, for your company, so that it can earn kind of profit or kind of development or kind of growth. So that's why agriculture became the main concern from above all resources. The main resources for me and for many people, I think that agriculture is just if we give what we can say, those, the government or maybe the country, the policies give agriculture as a top priority in their plan, in their strategic plan. So at the end, we will achieve kind of growth. No doubt about that. Because all those countries who depends on agriculture, at the end, they got, growth. And Sudan is maybe, they used to call it as world food basket. So that it means the land which are there is very arable. Just, missing kind of management, kind of good investment, kind of long-term thinking of, like, and at the same time, especially nowadays, we should think about, what we call the modern agriculture, not the traditional one. So they use technology so that, in order to increase the production. If we need to increase the production, it means we have to adapt the new technology which has been used in developed countries. They use that one so that, you can save time. So we can say they like time management. Time management also is one of the resources that we will know later. Time management also is very important, so that in a short of time, with less energy, you are going to achieve what you need. So through this, we are going to achieve what we call, let me check first. Is it recording or not? I think it's recording. So that, yeah, screen sharing, recording. Let me check, please. Give me 1 minute so that I can check, is it recording? Recording, yes. Yes, it's recorded. So that why here, this course is very interesting course. And also, if we took those knowledge regarding this course, I'm very sure that it is going to strengthen your career in the future. In this course, as always I do, I will start with introduction. That in that part, we will just take like 3 parts. One of them introduction, and then after that we will go to the concept of management, because first, if we need to be able to be in the right track, first we should start with like management, and then after that we come to the business, agribusiness, like that. So in the introduction, I would like to say that, agribusiness management plans and strategic is an essential discipline nowadays. This is essential and very important subject that integrates, it means covers agriculture, economics, and business management concept to guarantee the sustainable and profitability of agricultural operation. And also it emphasizes the uses of administrative abilities, strategic thinking, and also planning tools. So what plan that we are going to use through this process in order to achieve our main goals, that we need growth at the same time within the agricultural sector, which is progressively acknowledged as a both science and a business. As agriculture shift from shift from traditional substances that I talked before, that already now agriculture is already shifted from what we call traditional into a modern, which is technology and all, so that in order to market oriented production, so that we can increase the production, and competent management and strategic planning, so that we can have strategic planning. It means long-term planning, so that one like 100 years, 200 years, 50 years, like that. Not only for short period of time, not only for 1 day, for 1 month, 1 year. So that, we can plan in order to address the problems that even facing globally, which is food security, whatever environment issues, and also at the same time, so that we can be able to compete among the international market. Because nowadays, as we know that, there is competition, so that we have to be very clear about that. And also, agribusiness management is the study of how agriculture inputs and production, processing, marketing system work together to perform an integrated value chain, so that we can improve the value chain, so that we can add value to the product. It focuses on the cooperation of farmers, all the stakeholders, farmers, agribusiness enterprises, cooperative government agencies, organization, customers, etc. They will be able to manage management plans and strategic, teach agribusiness managers, so that we can teach managers. You are like one of those managers. So when we say managers, it means those students who related to agribusiness and economic department, so that they will be able, one day they will be in the decision of making those things, so that they should know how to deploy resources effectively and make educated voices and react proactively to market trends and legislative changes. This requires sought understanding of business operations, such as what? Planning, so that you should, in this case, you should understand that something that regarding planning, what is planning and all producer, organizing, financing, marketing, and human resource management. Because this is all resources, what we call. Human is the most important resources, because they are the one who is going to operate that thing. All of which are suited to agriculture sector, related to agriculture sector, specific requirements. So there is some requirement should be there. We go ahead, and successful agribusiness management plans contains what? Contains objective. We should have a clear and smart objective, strategic and operational action required for company success, for a company, for a government, for those who work in the policies. Agricultural sector needs to have a clear objective and strategic and operational action, so that they can have a success. It emphasizes production planning, which can include planning, market research, financial forecast, risk management. And this one, risk management, also is very important for those who work in the plan, because during the process of when we start the program with planning, and then implementation, and then monitoring and evaluation, during the project might happen anything. Maybe what we call human made or non-human made, so that we will be able to face that and react quickly, in order to solve the problem immediately, and at the same time, the project will not be harmed. And at the same time, sustainability concern. At the same time, we should put sustainability in our hand, so that whatever we do, it will not harm the environment, the nature, and it will be sustainable, so that the present generation and the future generation, they will benefit from that. Strategic planning, on the other hand, focuses on identifying long-term goals. We should set long-term goals and placing the agriculture organization into a competitive market. It entails evaluating internal strengths and weakness, so that you can identify what weakness, examining external possibilities and risks, and developing a plans to create production affordability and reliance to changing economic and climatic circumstances. What we can say like that. And then agribusiness also management is contemporary setting priorities, innovation, technological integration, and sustainability. Emerging challenges such as climate change. This is globally known that there is climate change, there is global food security, there is digitalization and supply chain distributions necessities, that agribusiness managers formulate adaptable and proactive strategies. The incorporation of ICT techniques, precision agriculture, and data-driven decision-making has transformed the planning and operation of agriculture companies, rendering strategic management more dynamic and evidence-based. So that what we do should just have evidence-based. Finally, we can say that the topic of agribusiness management plans and strategic provides students and practitioners with analytical and management abilities needed to turn agriculture operation into competitive, so that we don't all, our think should not be only for like community, our local community, then regionally, then globally, so that you grow up. It bridges the gap between agriculture and business by encouraging efficiency and entrepreneurship and strategic thinking in the agriculture industry. This topic also teaches students how to create realistic management strategies, use strategic methods like SWOT and value chain analysis, and contribute to the national and global initiative for food security, let us say rural development and economic progress. This is the part of introduction, and let us then move for the next part, which is, as I mentioned before, that for us, just in order to like what we say that in order to have a full picture of this one, how you are going to maybe formulate management plans and strategics, then order we should separate, we should break the words. When we break the words, we will first know what is management. What is management? Then after that, gradually we will go to the main point. So in that case, my second point is just regarding the concept of management. As you see from the photo, what you see in this photo, so management, it means, something that have a clear picture, a clear expectation is regarding to expectation, and at the same time, what we can say that planning, organizing, leading, controlling, etc. This is kind of management. In order to achieve the goal or the goals of a certain, let us say, organization or society. So management is what? A fundamental aspect of every organized activity. Any activity, they should have like what we call department of management, so that can put a clear plans and objective in order to be achieved, whether in business or government or education or community development or agriculture growth or whatever, natural farming, etc. We should have management. It can be defined as the process of planning, organizing, leading, controlling, and organizing, controlling the efforts of people and resources, the effort of people and resources to achieve specific goals, efficiency and effectively. This is very important point, that efficiency, so that with the highest quality and at the same time effectively, so that this is through management we will be able to achieve it. In essence, management is both an art because it involves personal skills. Why we call it art? Because also it involves personal skills. Sometimes depends on the skills of the person, of the skills of the manager. How is creative and human understanding, and also we can call it science, as it relies on systematic knowledge and at the same time principles and techniques. Through management, organizations or companies, whatever, transform resources such as money, we call money power, materials, and time into useful outcomes. Something that it was not useful, and then through management, I will transfer it to be useful. Because if we have resources, if we give example for Sudan, so that why here all kind of resources very important. Availability of resources, it is not an indication of that the country will be developed. So that's why how we are going to manage those resources, whatever human resources or natural resources. This is the point. This is here the point. How we are going to manage them. And Sudan is an example, And if all people when they say Sudan is considered as developing countries and at the same time poor, something like that, when they just Google and then they see the resources that we have, they say, oh, how the country are very wealth and there is full resources and at the same time it's not developed. So it means there is something, there is a gap. So management is universal in the modern industries world. It's very unique, it's very important in the modern world. And there is no substitute for good management. It makes human effects more productive and brings better technology, products, and service to our society. It is a crucial economic resources and life-giving elements in business. Without proper management, the resources are useless. Even the men, the women, the machines, the material, the money, the petrol, whatever what we have, it will be useless if we didn't manage them. The corruption will come, which already happened. So that cannot be converted into production. So that we cannot go to the next step, which is production and profit. This management is a vital function concerned with all aspects of the working of an organization. Management is a must to accomplish desired goals through group action. It is also essential to combat the disorganized resources of man, machine, material, method into a useful and effective enterprise. Thus also management is the function of getting things done through people and directing the effort of individuals toward a common objective. Which is, we can say, the objective is we need profit, we need growth. Also, if you are in a business organization, the objective you would like to achieve is to make a profit. This is something easy, that you need to make profit. How you can do that? How can that be done? It will be done through what we call management, through plan, through a clear goals. So, and then in the next point, we are going to go to the meaning and definition of management. The meaning management, as we mentioned, and then we are mentioning again that the art of maximizing efficiency as a social process, a method of getting things done through others, a plan of action, and its direction by a cooperative group moving a common goal, effective utilization of available resources to achieve same objective is management. Also, management can be a comprehensive function of planning, organizing, forecasting, coordinating, leading, controlling, and motivating the efforts of others to achieve a specific objective. Also, management can be precisely called the role making and role enforcing body. We are going also to go through some definitions by some scholars that management is understood in a different ways by different people. Economics, they say, those who belong to economics, they are saying that regard it's a factor of production, just factor of production. We need production, productivity. Socialists also see it as a group of persons, while also practitioners of managers also trade it as a process. For our knowledge management may be viewed as what manager does in a formal organization to achieve the predetermined objective. Also, it has been called by Mary that the art of getting management is the art of getting things done through people. This definition shows light on the fact that managers are achieve organizational goals. So that's why those who are managing the organization, managing the country, whatever, they have very big role because they are the one who is going to put the plan and all. And also management is art of establishing effective cooperation among the various part of a business organization. Also, the term management, we try to refer to planning, organizing, controlling, and motivating and coordinating the activity of all level of employees engaged in the various function the organization in such as a manner that can achieve the objective of the organization and can be achieved in a systematic manner at minimum cost and maximum efficiency. Minimum cost and maximum efficiency. According to the Harold, also management is the art of getting things done through and with formally organized groups. According to the Peter, also a multi-purpose organ that manages a business and manages workers and works. According to the J. Landy, also management is what management does, and it is the task of planning, executing, and controlling. And according to the Lawrence, also management is the development of people and not the direction of things. Not they're going to direct, but you have to develop them in order to so that they can achieve kind of production, so that they can be productive. Also, in economic terms, management is one of the factors of production together with land, labor, and capital. According to the specialist in administration and organization, also management is a system of authority. In the view of socialists, also management is a class and a status system. Manager should be a person of elite brains and education. According to the Newman and Soma, management is considered to be a process considering organizing, planning, leading, and controlling. With that, we can say that for the first lecture that what we talk about that introduction for this subject which we are going to have agribusiness management plans and strategic, and at the same time in that case we also discuss or we talk about the concept of management so that we should understand and the meaning and definitions of management. With that, also there is some references regarding the subject that I have been going through, and then I hope that if there is any questions, any queries, you can leave it in the comment in comments. You can comment on that, and then later on I will reply for any point that need to explain again or something like that. And I hope you good time, and then we will meet in the next lecture as soon as possible. Have a great day. See you later. Thank you. Okay.